Happy morning, children. We will discuss today the concept of congruency of triangles. You have already seen the examples of congruent objects in our day-to-day life. So now we will discuss this activity. Now here it says, here we have got two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. What are they saying? Place the point A on point P, point B on point Q, and point C on point R. If you are going to place it in this way, then what happens is the two triangles, they exactly coincide with each other. That is, they are congruent. They fit into each other. It is like, for example, your shirt, it will fit you perfectly. If someone else is wearing, it may not fit them perfectly. So the best example of congruency of triangles with practical demonstration is this. Here I have got the triangle. See here. This is the triangle. This is the vertex P, as you can see. Then this is the vertex Q. And this is the vertex R. So now here is another triangle. Now in this triangle, this is triangle ABC. Now what am I going to do? I am going to place this vertex A on point P and this vertex B on point Q, and this is the vertex C on point R. Then what happens? See, now I am placing here. A should come on P. See here, A, as you can see. This is A, I have written here. This is B and this is C. So now what I have to do? I have to place it. So I am just going to turn it. This is my A, as I told you. And here, see. So these two triangles, the vertex P is on vertex A, right? So exactly, if you see the vertex, see here, this is vertex R is on B and vertex Q is on C. See here, C is the vertex, Q, C and Q. Here B and R and P and A. So now these two triangles, they exactly coincide with each other. They exactly fit into each other. So these two triangles are congruent. Now when they are congruent, when I am placing, what did I say? What I am placing? Vertex P on vertex A and vertex Q on vertex C and vertex R on vertex B. If I am placing it like this. So these two triangles, they are called as congruent triangles. Right? This is the concept of congruency of triangles. Where if you see properly, this side is congruent to this side. Okay? Then this one. They exactly fit. Why they fit each other? Because this side is congruent to, see here, this side. And here, this side is congruent to this side. So we can fit exactly into each other. Okay, now this is happening because we are placing the positioning of our vertices is accurate. Now P to A, Q to C, and R to B. So I can write, we use the word correspondence. P corresponds to A. So for the triangle PQR, so we can write PQR corresponds to P to A. Okay, it is like this. P to A, Q to C, Q to C, and R to B. So triangle ABC, triangle ACB, whatever way you want, you can name the triangle in n number of ways. But for correspondence, you have to be accurate. Now, purposely, I didn't make it ABC. Okay, because ABC are used to it. Q is to C, I have written, and R is to B. So, when P corresponds to A, Q corresponds to C, and R corresponds to B, then only triangle PQR, this is symbol, is congruent to triangle ABC. Any which way you can write. But correspondence is for ACB. This you should write. If you mess it up and if you write correspondence is ABC, then you will go totally wrong. So one example also, with one example also, I will just show it to you. How, now see, I have said P corresponds to A, as you can see here. Okay. Now, suppose if I change the correspondence, what will happen, that we will see. See, if I am trying to place on vertex P, the vertex, say for example, vertex B we will take. Now, vertex B is here. Okay, see, the vertex B, A is here, C is here. Now, P vertex is here. Okay, on P, I will place vertex C, I will take. Okay, so if I take the vertex C, what will happen? See here. C is here. So now I am trying to match P with C. How it will be? P should coincide with C. So what should I do now? See, if I have to place P on C, so I will do it like this. Okay, C is here and P is here. I hope you all can see it properly. See, P and this is my C. So see like this. The vertex P and vertex C, they correspond. But when you are putting P and C, are these two triangles, they fit each other perfectly? Do they coincide? No, they don't coincide. So for what correspondence the two triangles are congruent, that is very, very important. If I take that P corresponds to C, then the two triangles, they don't fit each other exactly. They don't coincide. Right? So these two triangles will not be congruent. If P corresponds to C. Okay? See here. See, they don't fit each other, as you can see properly. Same way, if I take another one, instead of C, I will take P to B, I will take. Now here B is there and here P is there. Now how I am going to make it? See here. Here P and here B. So if I want P should fall on B like this, right? Then what is happening? See. Again these two triangles, are they congruent? No, they don't fit each other exactly. They should fit. It's like you are wearing your own uniform. It fits you perfectly. Same case is with correspondence also. Which vertex should fall on what? That is very important. So here also, these two triangles, they are not congruent if our correspondence is P corresponds to B. So only for the correspondence, P corresponds to A, then automatically Q corresponds to C and R corresponds to B, as we did it with here. Then only these two triangles are congruent. Okay, our P and our A. Then only they fit each other. Otherwise, they are not fitting each other. What we say when we go to a tailor? Fitting should be perfect, right? Don't we say? It should not be too tight, it should not be too loose. No, it should be accurate. People go for fitting. This is so correspondence is all about fitting. Perfection should be there. So now this is perfect, right? See, two triangles, how perfect they are. Otherwise, for other correspondence, it was not working. Were they fitting each other? No. So this is the concept of correspondence. Once you know the correspondence, for proper accurate correspondence only the two triangles will be congruent. I hope you have understood the concept.